Okay, welcome you for today's online lecture on carbonyl compounds 1. Here it is 4th sem BSc 4th sem organic chemistry unit 1 it is. Okay, in which I would like to cover structure of carbonyl compounds, synthesis of aldehydes and ketones by oxidation of alcohols, and aldehydes by reductions of acyl chloride, ester, nitriles, and ketones from the Gilman reagents. Okay. Then general mechanism of nucleophilic additions to the carbonyl compounds, like mechanism of addition of hydrogen cyanide HCN and hydroxylamine, addition of alcohols, amines, and phosphorus yields. Okay. So this is prescribed for 4 hours. Okay, so let me start the introductory part of carbonyl compounds. Firstly, I will go through the structure of carbonyl compounds and uh, its synthesis. I have quoted three example in that. One is methanol. Methanol means formaldehyde. It is CHCHO. Okay, so aldehyde functional group is C double bond OH it is. So in all the molecule that functional group is present. So therefore they are considering under aldehydes only. Uh, so when we comparing formaldehyde with other, so formaldehyde concerned, the simplest aldehyde it is. It has a hydrogen on both side of the carbonyl group. Okay, C double bond O group. So acetaldehyde concerned, this carbonyl functional group attached with one hydrogen and one CH3 group. So that means general chemical structure for this is RC double bond OH. Okay. So like that, one more aromatic aldehyde is given, that is benzaldehyde. Here instead of methyl or ethyl group, I have uh, joined the C double bond O group with C6H5 phenyl group. So therefore it is said to be a benzaldehyde. Okay. Then go for the ketones. Ketone compound in which oxygen atom is bonded to the uh, carbon atom, which is itself bonded to two or more carbon atom. Remember. Okay, so in all these examples, see, general formula for ketone is R C double bond O R. In this 2 butanol, in one side RHS side of this carbonyl functional group, CH3 is there, methyl group is there, in another side ethyl group is there. So therefore it is R, general formula for this one is R C double bond O R dash. Two alkyl groups are attached with carbonyl carbon here. So one more example is 1-phenyl ethanol. 1-phenyl ethanol means in this R is C6H5 group, R dash is CH3 group. Okay, so these two functional groups, phenyl and alkyl or methyl groups, are directly attached to the C double bond O. So therefore general formula for this is also R C double bond O R dash. Okay, one more is diphenyl methanol. Here this carbonyl carbon is directly attached with two phenyl um, ring. Okay, so one more best example for basic example for ketone is acetone. Acetone means CH3. Acetone is CH3 C double bond O CH3. So this is acetone molecule. In carbonyl, in this molecule, carbonyl carbon is directly attached with the 2CH3 group. It is acetone. Okay. Aldehyde concerned, general formula for aldehyde is R C double bond O H. So this is the functional group of aldehyde. C double bond OH. Here R may be anything. It may be a hydrogen. If it is R is hydrogen, then it is formaldehyde. If R is a CH3 group, it is acetaldehyde. R is phenyl group, then it is benzaldehyde. So this is about the structure of aldehydes and ketones. Now let me discuss about the preparation of aldehydes. Okay, so firstly I will go through the oxidation of primary alcohols. So aldehydes can be prepared via a number of pathways. Some of the common methods are explained here. So to give ethanol, aldehyde. So the primary alcohol like ethanol is oxidized to give ethanol. Okay, by the mild oxidizing agent only. In presence of mild oxidizing agent, alcohol is converted into aldehyde. So such as pyridinium chlorochromate (PCC) to yield aldehydes. Okay. So suppose in place of mild oxidizing agent, if we use strong oxidizing agents like KMnO4 or something, I mean uh, um other strong oxidizing agent would lead to the fully oxidized product, that is carboxylic acid. Okay. So therefore uh, only in presence of mild oxidizing agent, primary alcohol gets oxidized into aldehyde. Okay, so best example for this is ethanol to ethanol, ethanol to ethanol. Okay, so this is oxidation of primary alcohol. Now let us move through ester reductions. We can use to reduce this ester. We can use diisobutyl aluminum hydrides to reduce the ester to aldehyde. Typical examples are the reduction of ethyl ethanoate or ethyl acetate. This one is ethyl acetate. It is okay on reduced in presence of diisobutyl aluminum hydride. Okay, hexane is a solvent. In hexane itself, undergo reductions. So reducing agent in that is diisobutyl aluminum hydride. Okay, so this ethyl acetate reduced to give ethanol. Okay, reduced to give methanol, acetaldehyde. It is not an ethanol, it is acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde means methanol. Okay, ethyl acetate on reduction with uh, diisobutyl aluminum hydrides to give acetaldehyde or methanol. Okay, CH3 C double bond OH. Then third reaction is the formation of aldehyde by the reduction of acid chloride. Acid chloride is the um functional group of acid chloride is C double bond O Cl. In other words, acyl chloride also. In other words, as acid chlorides are named as acyl chloride also. Acyl chloride can be reduced by reacting them with lithium tri tertiary butyl aluminum hydride, LaTbH. okay, at minus 78 degree centigrade. So the following typical reduction of uh, acyl chloride to uh, I mean aldehyde formations takes place, which is in presence of uh, reducing agent like lithium tri-tertiary butoxy aluminum hydride at minus 78 degree centigrade. So benzyl chloride also undergo reduction with uh, lithium tri-tertiary butoxy aluminum hydride at minus 78 degree only to give benzaldehyde C6H pi C double bond OH COCl2 C double bond OH. Okay, here chlorine atom is replaced by hydrogen atom. Okay, so simple way Cl uh, bonded over to carbonyl was replaced by hydrogen. So reduction means addition of hydrogen only. Remember. So therefore, uh, in this earlier this benzyl chloride, the number of hydrogen will be only 5 because aromatic ring is only having 5 hydrogen atoms. But as in the product side, one more addition of hydrogen takes place along with phenyl hydrogen. So therefore, 6 hydrogens are present in this benzaldehyde. Therefore, number of hydrogen atoms are increased in the product side. Therefore, it is called as reductions. Okay, addition of hydrogen is also called reductions. Okay, removal of oxygen is also called reductions. Addition of oxygen is oxidation. Removal of oxygen is also reduction, and addition of hydrogen also. Hmm? So this is what the reduction of acid chloride reactions. Okay, phenol. So now let us move on to the mechanism here. So just now I told this LATB. Okay, so LATBH is an reducing agent here. Uh, in presence of this reducing agent, I mean this uh, acyl chloride reduced to give uh, aldehyde group, isn't it? Acyl chlorides are reduced to aldehyde. So this will occur in 4 steps. First step, in the first step, an acid-base reactions occurs between the electron pair on a oxygen of the carbonyl atoms. Remember, okay. So an acid-base reaction occurs between the electron pair on the oxygen of the carbonyl group and the aluminum atom of the uh, LATBH. Okay, so reaction between this electron pair on the oxygen. So electron pair on the oxygen of the carbonyl group and the aluminum in the reducing agent gives this type of adduct. The aluminum oxygen bond takes place because of this reactions. Okay, so then the hydride ion is transferred. So in the second step, the hydride ion hydrogen is attached with the aluminum is there now in the reducing agent. This hydride ion means H minus ion is transferred to the carbonyl carbon with the corresponding moment of the pi electron of the carbonyl group to the carbonyl oxygen, because hydride ion carries negative charge. So normally this negatively charged particles are uh, attacked on carbonyl carbon of um, acyl chlorides, because the carbonyl carbon is electron deficient, remember. So therefore again second type of adduct will form, and this um, third step, chloride ion is liberated with an enantiomeric assistant from the electron pair on the carbonyl oxygen. So this migration of electron from the oxygen to the carbon oxygen bond, so this elimination or chloride ion liberations takes place. Okay, so then after that last step, the aluminum complex. The aluminum complex is hydrolyzed by the addition of water to form aldehyde. So hydrolyzed to give aldehyde. So overall, this type of reactions takes place in four steps. In the first step, uh, reaction between the electron pair of oxygen of carbonyl group to aluminum atom takes place, and then hydride ion transfer to the carbonyl carbon of acyl group. Then chloride ion is liberated from the uh, I mean uh, carbonyl carbonyl carbon of this acyl chloride, and later last stage aluminum complex is hydrolyzed by the addition of water to form aldehyde. Okay, now let us go for the fourth type of reactions. Here also from this reduction of nitriles also one could synthesize aldehydes, because nitrile means C triple bond N group it is. Nitrile means C triple bond N. Okay, cyanide ion it is CH3 C triple bond N. Okay, reduced to give CH3 C double bond OH. Okay, for this mechanism, okay, for both these reactions is very similar to uh, mechanism for the reduction of acyl chloride. Just now we have discussed, isn't it, in the earlier slide. Okay, with the help of LATB hydrides, um, we have reduced, acyl chloride to aldehyde, isn't it? In the same fashion, this nitrile group also reduced to um aldehyde. Okay, the first step is acid-base reaction between unshared electron pair of oxygen or nitrogen with the uh, aluminum atom of DiBAL hydrides. Okay, so the second step is transfer of hydride ion from the DiBAL hydride to the carbon atom of the carbonyl or nitrile group. The last step, hydrolysis of aluminum complex to form aldehyde, is very clear in the acyl chloride reaction. Reaction between the oxygen of carbonyl carbon 2, uh, I mean uh, um, LATB hydride takes place. But in the case of this nitrile reactions, the unshared electron pair on the nitrogen is reacted with DiBAL hydrides. Okay, so hydride ion transfer takes place in the second step, and later the hydrolyze to give aluminum hydrolysis of aluminum complex to aldehyde. Okay, so in the similar fashion, the last slide we might have discussed about acyl chloride reductions. Similar fashion, the reduction of nitriles also takes place. Only the difference in that acyl chloride, oxygen undergo reaction with this, but in the case of nitrile, nitrogen of nitrile group undergo reaction with the uh, reducing agent. Okay, and then go for the preparation of ketones. This is synthesized from Gilman's reagent. Gilman's reagent means lithium dialkyl cuprates. Okay, lithium lithium dialkyl uh, cuprate. CH3 twice CuLi, Gilman reagent it is. Okay. So the addition of lithium dialkyl cuprate to acyl chloride at low temperature produce ketones. Okay, this method produce a good yield of acetophenol. Acyl chloride to acetophenol. C6H5 C double bond O CH3. This is acetophenol. Then let me discuss about the reactions of aldehydes and ketones. The first reaction with, let us go for the reaction with HCl. It is simple addition type of reactions. Addition of hydrogen cyanide to the carbonyl group of an aldehyde here. Okay, carbonyl group of the aldehyde. Addition takes place to this carbonyl group of aldehyde only, or most ketone produces the cyanohydrines. Okay, sterically hindered ketones however do not undergo this reactions. Remember, uh, in this aldehyde concern, propanol undergo addition reaction with HCN to give I mean cyanohydrines. Remember, and the similar way, even for the most of the ketones also produces cyanohydrines. Cyanohydrin in the sense C C single bond N and C single bond OH. This is cyanohydrin functional group. So acetone to cyanohydrin is formation takes place by the addition of HCN. And similarly, aldehyde also undergo addition reaction with HCN to give cyanohydrins. Okay, so this central carbon is attached with hydroxyl group and nitrile group. It is cyanohydrin functional group. Okay, the mechanism for this addition of hydrogen cyanide is straightforward. Nucleophilic addition across the carbonyl carbon oxygen bond. Okay, carbonyl carbon oxygen bond across the, here it will take place. Simple addition takes place. Uh, uh, takes place across the carbonyl, carbon oxygen bond. Then reaction with um, alcohols. Reaction of aldehyde with alcohol produces either hemiacetols or acetols. Okay. Functional group consisting of one OH and one OR group is bonded to the same carbon is hemiacetal. So this central carbon is attached with OH and OCH3. Therefore, it is hemiacetal. Okay, acetal is a functional group consisting of two OR groups. Here, OR groups are there. Two OR groups are there. Hemiacetal means one hydroxyl group and one OCH3 group, OR group. It is a complete conversion of acetol takes place in the second reactions, because here we have added HCl to that reactions. Okay, hemiacetal case HCl is not included. Okay, in presence of HCl, acetol takes place, formation of acetol. In absence of HCl, hemiacetal takes place, hemiacetal formations. Okay, depending upon the conditions, uh, this reactions takes place. Mixing the two reactant together produces hemiacetals. Okay, mixing the two reactant with hydrochloric acid produces acetal. For example, reaction of methanol with ethanol produces the following methanol reaction of methanol with the ethanol. Okay. In this slide, I have included a reaction with uh, amines, primary amines, RNH2. Aldehydes and ketones reacts with primary amines to form a class of compounds called imines. Okay. Uh, Imine functional group is RN double bond C. It is N double bond C. It is a functional group of imines normally. Okay. Here the reaction with primary amines to give aldehyde or ketone gives, okay, imines. Then go for the addition of sodium bisulfate, NaHSO3. Okay. So aldehyde add on sodium hydrogen sulfide to form bisulfide compounds. Okay. So this is what bisulfide compound. Okay. Thus the formed bisulfide compounds are hydroxysulfuric acid salt, it is, where the sulfur atom is directly attached to the carbon atoms. Okay, when bisulfite compounds are heated with the dilute acids or sodium carbonate solutions, then carbonyl compound is regenerated. So again, carbonyl compounds were recovered also. Suppose this bisulfite compounds are heated with dilute acid or sodium carbonate solutions. Okay, so this is about addition of sodium bisulfite. Now let us move on to the addition of yields. Yields in the addition of yields means Wittig reaction it is. Okay, the reaction of aldehydes or ketones with phosphorus yields produces alkenes of double bonded locations. Okay, alkenes of double bond locations. Phosphorus yields are prepared by the reacting phosphine with alkyl halides. Okay, phosphine with alkyl halide, triphenyl phosphine with 2-chloropropane gives yields. Okay, these yields have normally positive and negative charge on the adjacent carbon atom. Here phosphor carries positive charge. Okay, charge. See here, uh, central carbon carries negative charge. Okay, so these both the charges are residing on these two atoms in the yields. Okay, the following illustration shows the preparation of 2-methyl butene by Wittig reactions. Acetaldehyde to 2-methyl butene takes place in presence of heat. This is heat. Okay, therefore these reactions are called as Wittig reactions. Okay, and byproduct is triphenyl phosphine oxide. This is byproduct. Okay, in this addition of yields and other reactions, I mean the mechanisms are not required. Even if we want mechanism, we shall discuss in the later class also. Okay, so these are the reactions. Again, after this, I will go through some of the mechanisms also. Few mechanisms of aldehydic reactions are given in that. So I will go through in the next discussions. Okay.